It seems impossible to fathom that I arrived in Washington from Orange County, California, nearly 37 years ago, and I have to attend George Washington University, and I have very positive memories of my time here. I received what I'd hoped to from the business school: formal foundations in commerce, finance, accounting, marketing, management. I had intense drive, don't have that anymore, entrepreneurial instincts, and I launched a career in business, banking, and finance. And he made a comment about tuitions. Got a real good return on investment. It's not even the same world today. But I took advantage of Washington both inside and outside the classroom, and I surely would have qualified for a minor in political science if they'd offered it. Now to come full circle to be back at GW as a community builder is deeply meaningful. We envision our center will meet the rapidly evolving needs of a new generation of Jews who are creating a very different Jewish landscape than when our parents and grandparents built when they arrived in this country. We cannot rely on organic engagement as we move forward beyond the first-person memories of our national unifier, the Holocaust. We must strategically develop our Jewish future with great wisdom, foresight, and sensitivity to the complexity of our times. There is an urgency for Jewish communal leadership as time speeds up with every technological advance. We feel increasing distance between today's Jewish people and the ancient wisdom that has guided our future for thousands of years. We have a high expectation that our center will make great strides in bridging past and future. My active role as president of GW Hill is my personal blending of past and future. When I arrived at GW, I had never been exposed to so many young and varied Jews in one place, and I liked it. I attended GW Hill mostly for holiday activities. Outside of Hillel, I remember the hospitality of then GW Director of Development, Dr. Seymour Alpert, and his wife Cecile, of blessed memory. The two of them were Washington community leaders, and they had no children. But in the finest tradition of Abraham and Sarah, they would share their Jewish home on Rosh Hashanah, hosting students for dinner and services. Now Hillel is on the brink of building a new home on campus and expanding its reach and depth of Jewish engagement. When University President Stephen Knapp took the helm, we found an advocate that helped to accelerate our progress. With the guidance of the Chief Operating Officer of the University, Luke Katz, we have solidified our relationship with GW. And I want to thank you, President Knapp, for your support, because I think in large part your support of my activities at GW Hill is why we're standing here tonight. I also want to point out and thank Dr. Robert Eisen, Professor Robert Eisen. Are you here? Where are you? I saw you earlier. Who first brought the idea of a three-way partnership between the Mayberg Foundation, the George Washington University, and our longtime friend, Dr. Erica Brown. I want to thank as well the GW Hill Executive Director, Rabbi Yoni Kaiser Bluth, hiding somewhere. Where are you, Yoni? Hope you're still here. For introducing us to Dean Dr. Michael Foyer. I am blessed to have this opportunity to also thank my father, Stanley Mayberg, who is here with us tonight. He and my mother, who isn't well enough to make it tonight, were among the driving forces in founding Orange County's organizational Jewish institutions over 60 years ago. This exposure created the foundation of my understanding of the need to care for others and that it takes leadership to get things done. I believe these experiences stoked my Jewish growth to come. And soon after Manette and I were married in 1989, we began our Jewish journey, which took us places that I could never have imagined as a GW undergraduate.
Our Jewish journey includes an evolution of philanthropy. Louis and I invest the majority of our time and resources in the Jewish people. We believe education is the most important component of our investments towards sustaining future generations of engaged families and communities. Our foundation has successfully seeded high-impact Jewish initiatives. Our initiatives actively engage Jews with tangible results. We hadn't before considered that a university setting could provide the dynamism we seek in our philanthropic investments. But what we now know is that the Graduate School of Education and Human Development here at GWU, under the leadership of Dean Michael Foyer, is an academic address in which we can indeed innovate and stimulate change. Michael, now I get to repay, a seasoned professional with delightful openness and creativity, is an ideal partner. Our friend, Dr. Erica Brown, internationally respected for excellence across the Jewish world, is an ideal director. Her vision of this center as a platform to apply her research and erudition to effect needed change speaks to the mission of the Mayberg Foundation. This center is fueled by our shared desire to inspire Jewish educators and leaders in new ways with measurable results. We just experienced the holiday of Purim. The message of Purim is God's hiddenness. The story moves like a Shakespearean novel, intrigue building with seemingly random events converging until we discover in hindsight that God was moving the pieces all along. We move from this holiday to Passover, a holiday of God's majestically revealed. Through a series of open miracles, we see God's hand in every step, from slavery to journey to culmination as a nation. And this is life. We move between times of God's hiddenness to moments of clarity that God is providing a personal miracle. God opened this door of opportunity, and we chose to walk through. With God's blessing, this new center will stimulate a tremendous current of new and enhanced leadership in our Jewish communities. Erica, Michael, we are walking through together. With God's blessing, we are worthy to actualize the holy work of this center with pride, but most importantly, with humility, knowing that the talents and resources that compose this effort are provided to us by God's benevolence. Thank you to Todd, our foundation's director, who engaged his many talents to guide our process in making the center a reality. I'm honored to thank my mother, who could be here with us tonight, who gave me a firm foundation of believing in unlimited potential for good. And half of our legacy, 2 of our 4 kids are here tonight, as Michael pointed out, Nathaniel and Yakova, our inspiration and our personal open miracles. Thank you to everyone here, friends, family, partners, for joining us to mark this opening of the new Mayberg Center. This is truly a celebration that would not be possible without you here to share our joy. Thank you.